Did you hear something a moment ago? So I wonder where we are. It's this random house we never could open. What if it isn't Mario? What over here, son? You brought the crystal star back from the moon with you, didn't you? What? Talking to my good ear. The extra fortress was on the moon. Ah, yes. So Princess Peach was there too, I assume. Oh yes, but the Exonaut boss took her and took off for the 1,000-year door. Aha! Just a bit ago, I saw some red hair and went to the 1,000-year door. I saw a suspicious fellow in a cape pass through to the other side of the door with Princess Peach. What? Are you serious? Didn't the legend say that all 7 crystal stars were needed to open the door? Believe me, I know, but I'm quite certain of it. I saw it with my own eyes. I have a very bad feeling about this. Very bad. Princess Peach is in danger. Time is short. Let's go to the 1,000-year door and rescue the princess. I'll run ahead and meet you there. Don't dawdle. You must come immediately. We're gonna dawdle, because there are stuffs to do. Dazzle, I present to you my final star pieces. Oh, Ghost emailed us. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Your inbox is now haunted by me, the spirit you met on the XS Express. I bet you're wondering how an ethereal being like myself can type an email. Well, I actually possess the train conductor to do it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Don't worry though, he's doing just fine. I think maybe I'll do my new diary like this. Email's convenient, you know. And leaving a record of my afterlife is cool, in a spiritual sense, I mean. So, good luck with your quest. It's not yet time for you to come over to my side, only in the 3rd game, but whenever you do, I'll welcome you. Farewell, Ghost T from Cabin 4. The final span mail. Haha, Zesty Punch Flavio. Oh, well, that is annoying. Don Goombadi, a Glitz Pit Talent Scout. Interesting. Oh, can Zesty be a hidden boss? We already got a couple's cake. Haha, special final issue. Oh, Chuck Quizmo from the first game. Interesting. Oh wow, we're talking about the point swap. Alright, there's always a chance we'll get a proper new Paper Mario. Alright, well I might as well show this place. Yeah, this is Merlovely's house. Thankfully she's obsolete now, because we found all of her collectibles. We don't even need to see her next path, because we have Goombella to do that for us now. Now it's time to get our final recipe. Oh, this one actually needs us to make one of those honey candies. Crud. Gotta make that again. Oh good, we still have the honey candy. Oh, I'm glad I didn't pitch that, because we do need that. Oh, we're not getting a shortcut this time. Bizarre. Is this just going to be a shortcut to the final dungeon? Because it would actually be nice to have a shortcut down there. Oh, right. No, it's because we didn't bring the Crystal Star yet. Oh, never mind then. Poshley Heights. Hello, so you accepted my request for trouble help. I thought maybe it'd be Luigi. Oh well. So, could you bring him here, maybe? I'm a huge fan of his. I just have to meet him, and I want to give him the cake. I have to give him the cake. Okay, bring Luigi here. Got it? You're my request, bring Luigi here, please. You have to. And by the way, there's some guy who uses a badge to pretend to be Luigi. I know that green suit is dreamy, but come on. I would never fall for that, so don't even think about trying to trick me that way. I really don't know what happens if you go to talk to Luigi and try to get him to come here. It might be an alternate scene for all I know. But for now, guess who's here? Yeek! I can totally tell! I never met him before! But I can absolutely tell! You're the real Luigi! Ah! I knew it! This is so cool! Oh my gosh! What should I say? Ah! Until I'm freaking him out! I'm freaking out, Luigi! Oh no! What should I do? Oh, right! The cake! The one I baked was a total loss. Possessed team did a great job on this one. Here you go, Mr. Luigi. Please take this! Our final recipe. Hey, bro. Say, why are you dressed like me? Hey, who do you think you are? You filthy imposter! Police! What? I'm no imposter. I am Luigi. Hey, say something, Mario. Oh, well, I can get Pennington, the world-class detective, to vouch for me. Yes. I can safely guarantee this is my dear Luigi, and the man who has just appeared is no doubt an imposter. Yeek! Ew! How dare you speak to Luigi, you liar! You lie-EG! Oh, that's a new line. That's clever. You'll never be Luigi, no matter how many green hats you wear. Now stop interrupting our special time! But I'm pretty sure like me, this is a nightmare, a bad dream. I won't believe it. Wake up, Luigi! Ugh! Oh no, what have I done? He's seen such a horrible side of me, the worst side! Don't worry about it. Oh, thanks really, Luigi. You're so sweet. And thanks for coming today. I'll always treasure these moments, always. So please, come see me again, okay? And she bounces every time you talk to her again. Oh wow, you came again! Luigi remembers me! Luigi remembers me! Bounce. Da 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 da. We found all the recipes, oh yeah, do, we're the champions, oh yeah. Look at the all these places. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, why not? Then you could be like Morgiana, your featured teammate. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Oh, I get a reward. Congratulations! You've learned all of Zest's recipes. Menu is now complete, so all your meals can be mighty tasty, and mighty too. As proof of your efforts, we sent you a special reward, the cooking trophy. Check your useful items to admire it yourself, or show it off to friends. You've earned the right to brag. You darn right I have. I guess this chance spell's just reward for redoing the Glitz Pit. I'm just gonna go down to the 1,000-year door just to get this shortcut opened. What kept you, Mario? Anyway, there's nobody here. As such, I can only conclude they used some special method to pass through the door. You're quite impatient, aren't you, frankly? Yeah, interesting. Oh wow, some Colorado connection there. It's all come down to this. Hurry now, Mario. Hold aloft the last crystal star. And Goombella awakens as the Sage of Stars. That's right, she was our final sage all along. I mean, we met her in Rogueport. This star was originally in Rogueport. Where could this star have been hidden? It might have been just right here in front of the 1,000-year door itself. Look! The door! It'd be nice if all the party members could weigh into this. At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened. Before Princess Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world, you must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm. I'm ready, Mario! Nice music. And with that, goodbye. And now, the final warp room can open. Unless there's an 8th one for the final world. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Alright, so let's do Gob. Perhaps Gob ate a Gobstopper. Ga 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 ga. That's why I wanted that warp room open, because we have to go back to Far Outpost. It is far out. He really can't speak. Ah, finally, I can speak! Yeah, pow! I've been exploding so much that I completely lost voice. Yeah, Bluey! Thanks, yeah, Crackety! Here's a token of my appreciation. Yeah, boom! Yep, easy quest. I'm glad we already made that. This one's kind of an interesting quest. I went down the wrong pipe again. Oh, you accepted my trouble request. My mind. Now that's something. I hoped you delivered the Silver Club newsletter routing slip to the Great Tree Elder. I used to bring it myself, but this hip is really grinding at me. Would you take it for me? Another quest that's made very easy by our new shortcuts. I don't remember actually reading Super Luigi 3. Let's read that. Yeah, revolutionary raising style indeed. Torque was so stunned that he joined him. Luigi was an earth spirit. Grass. Alrighty. Well, hey there, Martio. Are you here to listen to me pontificate for a spell? Why, this is the Silver Club newsletter routing slip. You came here to give me this. Twilight Town's mayor sent you. My last youth fountain bath there was nice, I recall. They have that? Well, this slip now needs to go to the Petalburg mayor, but my hernia is acting up. Say now, could you take this to the mayor of Petalburg for me? I'm counting on you. It's really neat how all these elders are just, they just know each other. Like the Order of the White Lotus. All old people know each other, don't you know that?
Murphy, what can I do for you, young man? Hey, the Silver Club routing slip. Is that from the puny elder? That old so-and-so? Reminds me, that super blood pressure gauge I borrowed from her was great. Since I'm the last one to sign, this just needs to go back to Twilight Town's mayor. Jack, Patui! But I seem to have caught a bit of a cold. Even though I'm cold-blooded, could you take it to the Twilight Town mayor? Thanks, Murphy!
Lomar, did you delete a newsletter routing slip or what? Or what? The mayor of Petalburg has a cold. Well, tarnations and diddly dangits. I suppose that's why you're being kind enough to bring this by on his behalf. Thank you for that. But before I forget, here's a reward, Mark. Please take it. The Silver Clubbers have been going strong for 20 years with their slogan. Age? What? We discuss longevity secrets and the like, you know. Maybe you'll join us in 20 years. Ha. I mean, that is kind of how my story went, because there's like a... It's like Mario and Luigi kind of get retired after about 24 years since the Firstborn Saga. But don't worry, we've yet got another Around the World quest. And oh boy, guess who it involves? Oh no. No. When it starts with, I need you to take something to General White, you should be dreading it. Actually, let me... I think I was supposed to go to Gold Bob first. Let's see if I can talk to the mayor or something. Never mind. I'll just instinctively come here first, because the keyword is General White. Which I believe was also a Dragon Ball villain. So, Gunsarge, how did you enjoy your cannon ride? I'd like to go to the moon and look for some investment opportunities. But enough for that. I need you to take this to General White immediately. I think General White is back in Far Outpost now. It's a bit far, but you can handle it. And now he had to go to Far Outpost. Boy. Huh? General White, you left this morning. Wow. Yes, he said he's going to see a cola bartender at Rookport or something. Guess you had to talk to that guy first. Interesting. General White, yeah, I spoke to him just a second ago, actually. We're old buddies, he and I. I noticed that he is a little snapper that would explode over any little thing. And again, I was the kind of guy that would bonk people for smiling funny. So he turned out to be a fine baba, though he never cured that wanderlust. Pretty sure he said he was off to Glitzdale next. I go back pretty far with the guy that runs the juice shop there too. We are the same race after all, so give him my best. And now I can talk to the Toad Girl. Just what I expect from legendary Glitz Pit champion, an overwhelming win. I'm sure Prince Mush was duly impressed with your win as well. Yes, young Mush is doing quite well, all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. Okay, in the original she says, Who am I, you ask? I'm someone you know quite well, actually. When I'm outside the ring, I shed a little of my other personality. So yeah, basically, this lady is Jolene. This is what she's like outside of work. Really interesting. Turtle White. He pounded 3 white chocolate coconut mochas and bolted. Why? Where's that recipe? He drops in every once in a while. Hey, and you know that lady in the black dress? I think Turtle White has a thing for her, but that's just my gut talking there. Haha. She's darn cute after all. Guys come in more for her than for the juice, I think. Hey, and just between you and me, one of her admirers is Rawcock. Oh, that's a ship. Oh, and now that I think of it, General White said he was going to Far Outpost soon. But first he had to meet Goldbob, or not meet him, or something like that. So now we gotta go talk to Goldbob.
Out there and we get hit up by mosquitoes.
Ah, Gonzalez, General White was just here a moment ago, but you had the thing I wanted to give him. What a rotten bit of luck. He said he was headed back to Far Outpost. That General White is a fine Balon, but he does tend to wander, and once he's asleep, it's near impossible to wake him, don't you know? It's all to say out and away, so get over to Far Outpost. Sorry about that. Seems to be asleep. He's still asleep. He's still sound asleep. He's definitely still asleep. He's still sawing logs. He couldn't be more asleep. He's counting sheep. He woke! Nah. Still asleep. Sleeping like a stash baby. He's not even budging. He's still snoring away. Go north, snorf, north. Go, north, snorf, gorf, north, north. Go north, snorf, gorf. Hello, Mario. Do you need something? What? A delivery? From Goldbob? You came all that way to bring it to me? Well, thank you for that. I'll take it off your hands. Ah, yes, we'll deliver. So you'll go fetch your reward, I assume. Say hello to Goldbob when you see him. Well then, perhaps I'll go check on Big Bob. Did you find General White? I see. And you received it. Good. Thanks, Gonzalez. Here is the reward. The Magic 64. There are still 3 more troubles, but they won't unlock until after the final boss. Then we'll truly be done with this mission thing. Side quest log.
Nice glass of decaf. Cup.
Me, I'm done questing for now. Yep, I just killed Hate Song Tower the other day and rescued the fair Princess Eclair. It's one adventure I'm never gonna forget. Nope, it was just too exciting. It was astonishing, bro. Wanna hear what happened? Well, it's a long one, but here we go. Sounds like a pretty epic level to explore. Please make this game, Nintendo. They were with me to the bitter end. He's very, descriptive. And then there's just a long, mysterious gap. An even worse beast came next, a nightmare thing, but I beat it too. I rescued Princess Eclair, it was all over. Yeah, there is actually more to the story. That's why you need the Super Luigi books. Camilla. Hey, you remember me? It's me, Bluey. Man, that last battle was hairy. You have no idea. I was burnt to a crisp, but I was actually kind of relieved if you could believe that. But if you want the whole story, you should just ask Luigi here. Wahaha! So yeah, I wonder what Luigi's hiding from us. Very interesting. What else is in here, though? Ooh, another effects badge. Nice. Do we have, Unsimplifier? No. Quit. God, quit it. Okay, no, I do need to buy this one. What does that one do? Okay, that one's a Bowser one. Yeah, that's Bowser. last 1,000 years, probably connected to the story of Rogueport and the Ancient Demon. Maybe. And even Cortez was around back then. But we won't get the last book until we beat the final boss. Interesting. An underground heat source. Maybe it's lava and Walcog's hideout, because that's a little bit niche. But there is yet one more story to listen to. It's time to pay a visit to Grifty. Good afternoon to you, sir. I am called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure, spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you like, I can share them with you, but it would require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim a great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. The city sank below ground, and one quarter of the old city became the demon's den. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. In its den, its palace grew rich with the treasures stolen from all over the world. I kind of like this better without the music. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. These stars are scattered across the land, the better to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. Hooktail Castle. The demon built a dungeon near its palace and filled it with terrifying monsters. All those who fell into disfavor were thrown into this dungeon to rot. Yea, and the demon also had 3 dragon pets, Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail, foreshadowing 2 other dragons. And also the dungeon was the pit of 100 trials. These dragons flew across the land, spreading fear and sorrow over all. The dragons' remains have never been found, and even now, some nervously wonder they still live. I mean, Hooktail is clearly still flying around Petal Meadows. One day, there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young Toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm, but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. Oh, no! But when the demon cast its fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young Toad used his strength and honor to defend his people, and he became a hero to all, despite his odd voice. There is a wise Goomba from Boggly Woods, gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack, she began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. And Goombella says, "Hey, one of my ancestors is from Boggly Woods." The Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went to learn wherever evil dwelt, and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew to fear this scar-willed Koopa, who thwarted them at every turn. but the brave Koopa was finally taken in, a trap set for him by the monsters. But then a Boo who fought with the monsters came and used her magic to free him. The brave Koopa spirit had melted the heart of the cold Boo lass. 4 heroes. That's kind of a gimmick in the third Paper Mario. 4 heroes. The Boo used some powerful magic to learn more about the evil they faced. We cannot destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need the Toad hero of Petal Meadows and the wise Goomba of Boggy Woods. The Boo's magic drew the 4 heroes together to send the demon from the world. And so the 4 heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine, but the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars, and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. But even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. He suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strength with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. The 4 heroes thought they had sealed away the demon on all of its powers, but the demon used a tiny opening before the seal was complete to curse them all. While holding the crystal stars, they'd feel nothing, but when they let them go, a black chest would appear to seal their souls within. The 4 heroes traveled the world, scattering the stars, and the seal would remain. But the last 4 stars each carried the curse, which claimed each hero. So that's what the black chests were. The hiding places of many of the crystal stars have now faded into legend, but some say that the wise Goomba hid one in the great tree. At that time, many monsters wandered in the nearby Boggy Woods. The tiny PDs living in the woods were constantly tormented by the fierce monsters. Pitying them, the Goomba hollowed out the great tree for the Punies to live in. The Punies were so grateful that they swore to protect the crystal star there. So yeah, they hid there from the pale piranhas and the dark pus and the clefts. Well, they still got pale piranhas in there, along with piters. Once the Boo heroine hid her star in a steeple, she was trapped in the nearby town. Some say the crystal star lies in that steeple still. It makes sense that the Boo would be in the ghostly level. No wonder a bunch of Boos hang out at the steeple. They're probably her kin. Koopa Hero went to a southern isle to hide his star when none would find it. Okay, real quick. The black chest that the Goomba was trapped in was the one in Rogueport, because that's the closest one to Boggy Woods. So that's clever. The Koopa Hero went to a southern isle to hide his star when none would find it. But the Koopa was so tired from his journey that the pirate Cortez stole it easily. In that very instant, the brave Koopa was trapped in an inescapable chest. But Cortez did not realize the power of the star and lost it among his treasures. And he didn't like it anyway. You have to wonder if the Koopa Hero traveled with Flavio in that time, or like the Flavio ancestor. The strong Toad held his star and continued his arduous journey, but eventually the miles took their toll upon him and he collapsed. A traveling healer happened by and saved his life, but the Toad knew his fate was to be trapped in the chest when the star was gone, so he asked his healer to hide the star in a secret place known to no one. So we know the Toad was trapped in Hooktail Castle, because that's the last one unaccounted for. So that almost gives an impression this is the star from Hooktail Castle, but no. I believe this is the star that was in Poshley Sanctum, because a secret place known to no one.
It's a lot hotter in here than it is out there.
Yeah. And,
It's only a little bit.
We know one of the stars was hidden in Rogueport. We don't know exactly where it was placed. Let me think. Grubba. We don't know where Grubba found his crystal star. Unless it was somehow always in Glitzville. That does peg the question, when was Glitzville made, and was the crystal star always there? Did Grubba commission Glitzville to be built? These are very, very interesting questions. You know, you could also assume the traveling healer was Grubba. He had the crystal star for 1,000 years, and he's been doing this nonsense for 1,000 years. And that's why he had the Glitz Pit built, to keep doing it with strong people. But I still want to say that this was the Pochli Sanctum star. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror, but as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport, and some even began to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure, but they were unaware that the demons slept beneath them still. The heroes knew that the seal might not last forever, and they sought to make the crystal stars available to one who might need them. So before going to their individual dooms, they made a map to all the stars, and to prevent an evil force from misusing this map, they placed it in a box that can only be opened by the pure of heart. Really great story. So, like, bits of the story open as you complete the chapters, but the whole thing is available after Chapter 7. Unless, like, in this version, there's more after Chapter 8, but I think that's just about it. Unless the new version, yeah, like, the new version adds something. I think now we'll go listen to Wonky's lore. Oh yeah, this is, something I wish we could toggle this, really. Way down to the south is an island where lots of Yoshis live. Yoshis are born from eggs, as everyone knows, but a Yoshi's color depends on its egg conditions right before hatching, so it's always a surprise to see what comes out, you know what I mean? Your Yoshi has a rather nice color, by the way, but it's rather generic. I'm sure he'll grow up to be a fine Yoshi, yup. There's a wacky old place called Creepy Steeple somewhere in this land, and if you jump on the 4th step from the top, old Wonky hears you get a good thing. Oh. Oh, you're talking about the entrance stairs. It's just a stupid hidden coin. I don't know how useful that is, but hey, it's worth a shot. Then again, there's the other staircases in the steeple. Oh, that's honestly a good question. But I'm gonna assume it's just a stupid hidden block. I've heard tales of an amazing daisy, a truly rare breed among daisies. They're worth oodles of star points, but they're timid and tend to run away fast. Still, I bet if you kept visiting the same area, you can meet one again. And that's what I tried to do, and I couldn't kill it. And I suppose that's all I have to say. Ah, Shet Rippo. He's the guy who switches our levels around. There's a weird guy named Shet Rippo who lives down here somewhere. I hear he'll lower one stat and raise another for you if you want. And he can even power down one of your partners to power up another. Oh, I don't remember that part, but that's pretty cool. He may be spendy, but I'm sure it's worth it. I could just level down Flurry and power up Goombella. Why not? I don't think I'll really use Flurry very much at all. The Buckley Woods is a spot with a bunch of tree stumps all lined up. If you jump hard on the 10th stump from the left, you'll get something. Yeah, I got that. I'm a good explorer. I'm the best. There's a place called Buckley Woods somewhere in this world, and there are small beasts named Punies who live there. But Wonky hears that anyone who sees a Puny will have fortune visited upon them. So we'll go to Buckley Woods just to catch a glimpse of a lucky Puny. Yeah, nothing really special about that. Oh, the Legend of Rogueport. I wonder what this could be. You've heard about the legendary treasure hidden beneath Rogueport, right? Really, it's the best fortune of that ancient forgotten civilization. Most people think that's just a silly old myth now, of course, but not Wonky. According to my sources, it's the real deal. Huh? Who are my sources? Well, I can't really say, can I? My friend, is what's called a trade secret. You know this is next door to the X-Naught base. Wonky just got this juicy bit of info recently. You know that small hole down here that only a little critter can get through? Well, you just head out away from the wall there, and when you can't go any further, jump to get something good. Oh, you're talking about the Pretty Lucky. Oh, okay, that's cool that you point that out. The incident you saw. I saw this really cute girl in a pink dress walking around town a while, but this is just the beginning of the game, I bet. She's pretty enough to be a princess, I tell ya. She hung around town for a little while after buying something from that old lady. And then she got nabbed in a back alley by a bunch of suspicious guys in white suits. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who saw that, though. Old Wonky was scared. Well, this is neither here nor there. I probably should have spoken up before now, so oops. So just knowing what's going on in the streets can be helpful sometimes. Yeah, I know about striking first. Feel it when you strike first on the field to get that first attack in. You use a spin jump or a bob or a small attack to strike first. Your first attack might have more power than just a jump or a hammer move, let's see. It's not a big thing, but it's worth remembering. Alright, the Waka. There's a rare creature called a Waka on the Southern Isle. Yeah, and if you whack him, he drops this great little thing called a Waka Bump. The thing is, people have been whacking the Wakas to get Waka Bumps. And now almost all of them have been whacked to the point of extinction. Isn't that sad? And I suppose that's all I have to say. Yeah, we got this from Poshley Heights. The delicious thing a Wonky has ever eaten is an omelet meal. I remember having it at the hotel at Poshley Heights. It was made by that chef of legend, Maitre Delish. I believe it was made with a mushroom and a mystic egg. It was just one more bite. And here one could actually find that mystic egg near the Buckley Woods. See, the Pennies are the ones who know where to find them. Oh, that just gives me a dark piece of info. What if those mystic eggs are Petuni's eggs? This is a dark game. There's a pipe down here that leads to a very cold place, old Wonky hears. And if you jump in front of the tree to the far right of the area you come out in, and you get something nice, supposedly, they won't catch a Wonky. Oh yeah, okay, I know about this one. I remember this one. I found that. There's a lot of mean monsters in this world, but many have weaknesses. Everybody knows that fire monsters are weak against ice and vice versa. Fire monsters are weak against wind, and they tend to get dizzy easily. Sometimes machine and cloud monsters can be easier to freeze than most. We've heard that it's very easy to put piranha plants to sleep. That's pretty interesting, though. I'd say try out some new things to see if you can find their weaknesses. Here, the best way to fill up your audience is to get action plans. There's several in a row, obviously. Yeah, I'm a master at this stuff, dude. Tell me some interesting lore. Okay, so here's some interesting lore. Grubba. So about that Grubba in Glitzville. He went from a mediocre fighter to the ruler of Glitzville in a matter of years. And there's a rumor that it was all because he found a glittering gem somewhere. I don't know what kind of stone it was, but it must have been a nice good luck charm. Again, I heard he hasn't been seen recently around Glitzville, so who knows. Yeah, I think he was just thrown off the island. No, there's a charmer named Merlee down here somewhere. If you get her to charm you, you'll get good stuff in battle. Wonky's gotta give a full disclosure though. Tampering with magic isn't for everybody. Her charms work, but they make Wonky smell like bananas. Cursed by the stench of the sleeve fruit. What's behind the sign? This is like the Rogueport sign, right? Yeah, I remember. I know the graffiti corner. I've been checking up on it. There's something similar in the first game. All right, tell me how to get horsetails that I already know how to get. I made a recipe with one. So those are called candy pops. Okay. Oh, the Trouble Center. I am basically done with that place. Hey, spin panels, a thing that no other blind player learns about. Oh yeah, oh that's pretty clever. I found that one. Alright, the final tale, thank you. I heard this one from my old grandpa. So that's about one who will come to this town someday in the future. He'll come when the sky grows dark again, clothed in red and blue. I wonder who that could be. It's certainly not me, I'm in purple and black. The hero will bear 7 stars and face the darkness. I don't know what's that supposed to mean, but red and blue seem like your kind of colors. But I guess not. Am I right? If the hero turned out to be you, well I guess that would be a bit much, huh? I suppose that's all I have to say. Okay, you still got more info. Yeah, a little bit foreshadowing for the end of the game. Okay, this one's interesting. About that says near Rogueport's main square. I've heard her sister's a really good cook as well. She married and moved away a long time ago, but I'd like to try her cooking. I suppose... Alright. So, slight reference to Tasty from the first game. Interesting. Alright, so that implies that, like, all these Merlins and Merlees in between these 3 games, they're actually different people. I mean, I know they wear different clothes, but, you know, they could be the same person under those clothes. So that's pretty cool. And they're all connected to the tribe of ancients that we learn in the Super Paper lore. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, just saying that you can go behind and talk to Lala with your paper-thin power. Oh, here's where I can get the Tattle info from the garbage. Speaking of which, we gotta get that X-Yux info. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, in this version. Yeah, that's the jam and jelly. You don't need to do a spring jump, you just need to get on that cliff and do a super hammer attack. So he's betrayed by one of his crew. I guess that was Flavia's ancestor. Interesting. Yeah, we just talked to Grifty. Alright, the Zest Dynamite. That's how you learn about this recipe. We got the strange sack. Okay, thank goodness. Maybe after the final boss, I guess. Let's just check this trash can for the tattle weakness. Perfect. So how's our tattle log look? Alright, we are past the hundreds. We are almost done. So Prince Bush is the very last one. So who could be coming after Vivian? Who even knows? Indeed.